Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So I know that I said that I was gonna upload today the house for the first family that I created for the save file, and this is not it. I'm actually not gonna do it yet because I had to edit the video and I had some problems. You know, my editing software is not working properly, but I'm doing my best, and I had this one ready and I was really excited to share this one with you guys because this is supposed to be a traditional Japanese house. I took the inspiration from a picture that I found on Google actually, and even though it has some touches that may not be traditional, I still wanted to do this house because you know, I always build in like 40 by 30s or smaller lots. Like the bigger one that I've ever built on, it's been like a 40 by 30. And this one is actually a 50 by 50 lot in Mount Komorebi. This is where Little Simsy's big house was supposed to be, and I really wanted to do like a big house and something that really screamed Japanese, and I think I nailed it with this house. Also, I was really nervous about sharing this with you because I'm not a Japanese culture expert, or I have no like I don't know that much about Japanese like architecture or stuff like that, so I didn't. If I did something wrong here, please don't take it as an offense because it wasn't my idea. I just wanted to build something nice and try to make justice to Japanese culture because it's a really interesting one actually, and I would really like to know more about it. And I think with this pack I'm gonna be starting to learn more about the Japanese culture and the architecture so I don't get things wrong. But yeah, this is supposed to be a Japanese, like a traditional house, and it's not in the most traditional neighborhood, I think, but it was the one that suited the most for this house, so I just decided to build it in here. I'm still thinking about keeping this house for the save file. I would really like it because I really liked how this house looks, but it doesn't suit the neighborhood that much, so I'm still thinking about it. And let me know if you guys would like to see this house in a save file, because I'm really focused now on building in that, like for the save file itself. And also I really want to build in Mount Komorebi because it's a nice world and it's new, and yeah, it's a new toy for us. There were some issues here that I realized when I was building with the platforms, and also some proportions that you will see now, because for some reason I couldn't put the stairs here in this part of the house like properly, and I had to make that part of the house one tile bigger, and that's why this house looks like it's not proportioned, because it's not centered just because of that one tile. And there was nothing I could do about it because I had to make it bigger for one tile on the other side if I did it, and it would just look weird. So I tried it and it didn't look good, so I decided to leave it this way and just live with the idea of having one tile of difference and that it's not proportioned. But if you want to make it one tile bigger, it's up to you, you can do it. And the other thing that I realized with the platform tool, that it's that when you use the platforms and you sunk a part of the platforms, like you make them lower than the regular floor, you cannot use stilts as a foundation because they would just rise the platform up, and it would just be at the same level of the other parts of the floor. And I don't know why that happens. I would really like that would be fixed, because I really needed to use the stilts for this house, and it was really weird because there's only one part in which I sunk a little bit of the platform. And yeah, I struggled a lot, and it took me a while to realize what the problem was. I just kept on adding the stilts, and they would disappear, and then I would change the foundation, like the platform, and it would disappear, and yeah, it was really weird. So then I realized what the problem was, and I hope they can fix it. I know it's, at least for me, it's not a small problem, it's something that should be fixed. I hope they do it. And yeah, you see me here that I have practically the whole structure of the house finished. And as I was working with stilts as a foundation, you can, when you place the stilts, you cannot like make rooms inside the parts where you have the stilts. So I had to go back to any other foundation that wasn't stilt, and then divide the inside of the house and do that, like the floor plan, and then go back to the stilts. That's another thing that I don't understand what happens. It's been happening since Island Living, when we got the stilts for the very first time, and I just don't know what the problem is with that. We should be able to divide the house and do a floor plan if we're using stilts anyways. But yeah, I just decided to do that because I saw the problem before, and in another video, in another person's videos, and they mentioned it, and then when it happened to me here, yeah, I was really trying to find a way to work with that. But here you see me, I'm showing you the floor plan because it's actually really simple. It's 4 parts of this house, and they all have different parts of the house itself. Like at the bottom you have the living room and 1 bathroom. Here you have the kitchen and the dining room. At the very top you have the master bedroom, and there's a kind of an office area and a bathroom. And on the left side of the build you have a kids room and a bathroom. So this house would be 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, because the one that is in the living room is a half bathroom. But on the gallery you would see like it has 3 bathrooms because you cannot select 2.5 bathrooms. So yeah, this house would have 3 bathrooms, and I think it looks really nice. I think I did justice to what I had in mind. I played a lot with the landscaping as well, because there's a lot of empty space in the middle of the house, like in the center, and there are a lot of nice things that I wanted to do that I've seen in pictures. And I also had to find a lot of inspirational pictures for the garden, and like to have something that was really feeling Japanese. So yeah, I think I nailed it in a way. It's a small garden still, and I think it looks really nice. Yeah, you will see it at the very end of the video. But now you see me that I'm changing the platforms, like the foundations for the stilts that I was gonna use, because I already finished the floor plan and I was not gonna change anything about that. And here's the living room, and I really like these doors that we got that are opened. I don't know, I mean, if we use them in the part where it is snowing in Mount Komorebi, it would look weird, and it would feel weird because the cold would enter the house. But here I think it looks really good, and I used it like to have an open area for the garden. So I think it makes sense. And here I was trying to change the color scheme for a more darker one, because I thought the couch, and I mean the pillows and the couch looked really nice. I really wanted to use them, but yeah, I thought it was too dark and I don't like that, and so I changed it. And another thing that I want to mention is that I don't know, I have like mixed feelings with the rug that we got, the fluffy rug that we got, because personally in real life I don't like rugs at all. I have a cat, and I've lived with dogs and cats, and rugs are not friends of the animals. And yeah, I just don't like them that much, but I use them a lot in The Sims because they make the rooms look better, like they look nicer, and I really like all the combinations that you can have with rugs. But here we have 2 fluffy rugs, the one that we got with City Living and this one that we got with Snowy Escape. And I don't like fluffy rugs, and I don't like anything that looks like fur. Even though in this rug it's mentioned that it's fake fur, still I don't like it because it reminds me of real fur, and I don't like that. That's why I actually don't like animal print stuff and anything like that. Like, even though it's not real, it's fake, I still don't like it because it reminds me of the real ones. But for some reason, I think the rug that we got with this pack actually suits this style, and I used it. I used it in this build, and I used it in the one that I told you about that I was gonna upload and that I didn't upload, and I'm gonna do it. And I used it here in the bathroom, I think, as well. This is the half bathroom that I mentioned, and I know the original Japanese bathrooms have the toilet separated from the sink and the shower, but here I thought it was just a half bathroom, it wasn't necessary. And here I played with the platforms one more time, and you will see that I do it here, and I also do it in the bedroom, in both bedrooms actually. And even though I know Japanese style is really minimalistic, I'm not like a really minimalistic person. I really like to clutter things in The Sims, and I have a lot of clutter in real life in my room, and I just like how that gives more personality and more life to a room. So it's really weird for me not to have like a lot of clutter in a room. So here I try to play with the platform and create like this area where clutter would be placed on, but I didn't put that much because of the culture. And I had this big room and I didn't know what to do with it, and it was just a dining area. And this house is supposed to be for 4 Sims. Like, you can have up to 4 Sims because you have 2 parents, 1 kid and a toddler, and the kid and the toddler share the room, and that's where I play with the platforms again. And I think the kids room looks really nice at the very end. But here in the kitchen, I really wanted to use these windows because they look really nice, and I thought they would suit, but actually they were too big for the room, so I had to get rid of them and change them for these ones that are the other ones that I've been using a lot in this build. And yeah, I'm not gonna stop building in this world or using these windows. They're really versatile, I really like them, so I'm gonna use the ones that I wanted to use in another videos. And also, as I raised up the kitchen with the platform tool, the door from the dining room, it looks weird. It looks like it's floating, but I didn't want to put a staircase there because I don't know, I thought it would ruin the vibe of the dining room. So yeah, the door looks like it's floating, but from the kitchen it looks really nice. And if it bothers you, you can just put the platform like in a lower level again, and it would just be at the same level of the dining room. That's completely up to you. But I just wanted to have this split level part in the build. I think it looks really nice. And here I changed the accent tables that I used, and I used this one that we got with a new pack. It's really nice. You can put some clutter inside of it. I think it looks really cute. And this is the master bedroom. I actually really like this room, how it turned out, how it came out at the very end. Once again, it's a really big room. For some reason, I just created really big rooms, and for a moment I thought of the idea of just dividing this room into 2 different rooms and have the master bedroom and something else, but I just came out with an idea of what I could do, and I just decided to use the platform and sunk it down a little bit. And here is when I realized that the stilts would disappear. So yeah, I struggled a lot with this part of the build, but at the very end I think it looks really nice. I used some clutter, and the bonsai tree that we got with this pack, I just love it. In real life I really love bonsai trees. I don't have one. I would love to have one, but we finally got one here. We got the one, like the base game one that your Sims have to what is the word, like they have to create it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what's the word, but I love this one, and it has so many swatches. I just love it. And I was dying to use the what is it called, the science lab for the kids, but I didn't use it in this build. I'm gonna use it in another one, but I didn't think it would suit this one in particular, so I didn't. But yeah, there are some items that I really want to use. This is the master bathroom. I'm gonna show you this one and the half bathroom that you already saw, but I'm not showing you the kids bathroom because that's not that interesting. But I really wanted to show you this one because this is the bigger one, and it has some, I played with the platforms again. I created this big shower section here, and I'm pretty sure this that part, like the bucket thing that I put on the shower, was supposed to be in the tub, like next to the tub. I think they used it for the tubs, but I thought it would look better there. So you can move it if you want. Once again, I'm not a Japanese expert, so I don't know, but I used it in there. They have double sinks because the bathroom was really big, and as they have the toilet separated from the other parts, I just thought it would be better if they had like more sinks here, even though I don't find them practical at all in real life, at least. Here is the kind of office area. It's divided by this door that it has like rice paper, I think it's called, I don't know, but you cannot see through it, but still you get the light from it. So yeah, I thought it would give more privacy to the area. So they have a computer, they also have a TV, and they have everything for them to have like all, I don't know, electronic stuff and things like that. And this is the kids room. This is actually my favorite room, and I don't think it looks Japanese at all. I think it doesn't look Japanese, but I really like how it looks because I was trying to have room for 2 kids in this room. Like, I know I showed you in my reels on Instagram how to create bunk beds using the tools, I mean using the platform tool, but I didn't want to create a bunk bed here. I just wanted to have like this platform where one bed would be in a platform and the other one wouldn't be like that. But I didn't have the space for 2 kids beds, so I decided to use a toddler one. So then I added all the things for toddlers, and they have toys in here and a lot of things for the toddler to develop their skills. And also they have a potty and they have a toddler chair in the dining room, but you will see it on the screenshots. And here I wanted to use the fence from the kids stuff, I think, or toddler stuff, the one that you previously saw, the one before this one, but it didn't suit it. It looked really weird, so I changed it from this one that comes with the snow escape pack, and I think it looks even better. But here I'm cluttering a lot of things and placing some toys and trying not to make this room pink because I don't like it, and I wanted it to be purple. I think purple is a really nice color, and it looks really nice here with all the things and all the wood tones that I chose. Purple was just perfect. And yeah, this is pretty much it for this room. I don't use that much clutter because, once again, Japanese culture is really minimalistic, and I don't know, I just felt like I had to put some stuff. And this hanging thing, I don't know what it's called, but I love it. I just love it. It has so many swatches, so many different pictures. I just thought it would be amazing to use it. And I really liked the girl, like the floating girl, flying girl, I don't know what it's doing, but it looks really nice. And also there you saw that I had some other problems with the platform tool, because when you place things at the on the edges of the platform, they kind of sunk and they look I don't know, like they didn't like they weren't placing it on the platform. It just looks weird. And here I created a small pond. I wanted to have something like that because they look really nice, and I really wanted to use the new rocks that we got, even though they're white and they kind of you can kind of see them from the very far in comparison to the other ones, the ones that we got with base game. I thought they would look really nice, and I really wanted to have a pond in here because, I don't know, it really suited the style. And yeah, they have this Japanese kind of rock garden I'm creating here, and I had three trees in here. That's weird to say, but I deleted one of them and I created like a different kind of garden. And they have a shrine and stuff that I found on the debug menu from the Snow Escape pack. And I thought it looked really nice, and it's something that I've seen in a lot of these houses. They have like a section where there's a shrine or something like that, and they just go there and I don't know, but I thought it would be really nice. And also I used the oh, I forgot the name. This thing when you paint the floor. Well, I used that, and I changed the color of the grass for a more green one. Like it looks different from this one, but I think it still looks good because that's the kind of color that I saw in a lot of pictures. And this is the debug item that you saw here that I mentioned, and you're seeing here. I think it looks really nice, and I'm sure I'm gonna use it when I build some community lots and stuff. But yeah, and this is the other rug that I don't understand how it works, but I just thought it would look really nice here, that it actually made sense in this area, because that's what I've seen in a lot of Japanese gardens that I searched for a lot of inspiration for this build. But I was really excited with what I was doing. I really liked what I got. So yeah, I felt really inspired when I built this house. And I hope you guys like it. I'm just decorating a little bit more here on the garden, but that's pretty much it for this build. I'm just adding some another stuff, just clutter and stuff, and we're now in the screenshots. So remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this bit build, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.